Hey everyone, it's me, Donna. I'm doing this video to review another type of respirator type of electric mask, USB rechargeable type mask. In my other video that I did in regards to this mask right here, that I, talked about, I mentioned that I had ordered another mask that fits directly onto your face like this. Okay, for starters, I like the design as far as the outer part goes and how they've got that. It's got like a magnet on it and it just does like that. It has the filter right here, the HEPA filter, and it just pops out, and these are replaceable. And it's got the fan right there. That part about it is awesome. I love this is a real sensitive button right here on the side. If you can hear it, the fan. Let me even take this out and you can see the fan running right here. And then you can crank it up. It's got 3 speeds. You just tap it. It goes up to the next speed. And it goes up to that. And you can feel it, like when you put it up against your face, you can feel the wind from it blowing. Okay, but, and of course, right here, you just mash the button down and hold it to cut it off. Okay, let me put this back in here. That part about it is great and wonderful and everything. The only issues that I have, and I have 2 issues. Number 1 is that it doesn't cover what I feel like needs to be covered on my face. Now, if I had a little small, skinny little face, this would work perfect as far as fitting. Okay. And this is great for like wearing to town or around about where for a fact you're going to be, keeping your social distance from other people. But in a work situation where you have to be kind of in, that button is very sensitive, in close quarters with other people, in small spaces, even though, you still try to do social distancing, but sometimes you can't help but bump into people and all that. I don't know if this would be the best option. It just depends on your employer and all that. I haven't worn it to work yet, but I have tested it being out and about. Okay, so I don't know about that. All right. And of course, the way that it's listed on Amazon, because that's where I got it, it kind of gave me the impression that it was a one-size-fits-all because it didn't say what size mask it was. And it acted as if, from what I could tell from the description, that anybody can wear it, adult, children, whatever. But in my opinion, this is more for people with smaller faces. So yeah, my second issue with it is the fact that it doesn't have holes right here. Instead of allowing the air to come directly to the front part of your face, it comes up back behind this wall and comes up through here, and it funnels out up above your nose and face, which if you're just holding it like that, that's fine. But when you got it on your face, to me, being the type of person that I am, I can get kind of panicky if I've got something over my face and I don't feel air coming directly to my nose and my mouth. This was not the best thing. I could wear it, especially when I cranked it up to the highest speed, say walking around Walmart or whatever. But if I were doing any type of activity or anything like that causes my heart rate to go up or anything, I would really start panicking with this thing. Because for me, I have to feel that air. Even with that other device, the air comes in like that, so you can feel it coming in around where your mouth and your nose is, and it makes all the difference in the world. So therefore, you can do, quicker paced activities and all that, and not feel, like you're running out of air. But with this, yeah, that's my one thing that I would have issue with. Cut on again. Oh, that button is so sensitive. But yeah, I mean, and I'm not trying to knock the makers of this mask. I think, it's pretty awesome, especially with the straps, because I was kind of worried that the straps would give me a headache and all that. But no, I mean, it's pretty cool little straps. I didn't have any issues with that. The only thing is, of course, it's a rubbery type material, it did get kind of tangled up in my hair. That was a little bit of an issue, but nothing major. I mean, that wouldn't stop me from wearing it. But yeah, I just, to me, it's just not, for me, it's not a good work mask. Now, maybe a good public mask to where, you can just kind of pull it away just a little bit to get that little bit of air, especially if you're not right around other people and all that. But if you're, at work and you're being watched and all that, you don't want to be pulling this thing away from your face and all that mess. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for someone like me to work in. But, you can do whatever. But I did want to give my opinion about it, because there may be people out there who are on the fence about whether or not to buy a mask, or what type of mask, as far as the respirator type mask, with fans on them and all that to wear. My recommendation would be to go with the first mask that I talked about, even though it can be a little cumbersome, excuse me. And with this one, which it's got stuff kind of trapped in it, but it's got Velcro. This right here has got Velcro on the back of it. What I would do is, because the strap that came with that was too skinny for my big fat arm. So what I did was I just cut up the strap, because it was the other part of the Velcro, into little pieces, little square or rectangle pieces, and I pinned it to my uniform, and then that way I can just set this on my shoulder. And also I wear the strap in case something happens to where it won't fall off in the floor, and that kind of helps hold it on my shoulder while I'm working, and I can wear my mask. So, even though it might appear cumbersome, once you wear it a time or two, you get used to it, and it's no big deal. It kind of reminds you of the way police, they got their little mics and stuff that they strap onto their side and all that, or their shoulder, shall I say. It kind of puts you in mind of that. And of course, bumping into things, that's another issue, is if I'm real close to something and it bumps my shoulder, then it kind of taps it and wiggles it a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I don't have any issues with it. I love it. To me, it's awesome. But this just isn't going to quite cut it as far as that goes. But like I said, if you are on the fence, I just wanted to put that out there, so maybe you can think twice. If you're kind of like me, maybe you'll go for the other, to where you can breathe better, instead of something to where, but I mean, if that's not an issue for you, then, and you just want something you can just strap onto your face and go about your business, then that's perfect, But anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.